Abusia for her a Kintu TV, Miss Winnie Dim say, and no face that would ever Kintu TV so. Messa so besses Kawame no shall so other platform no ma comment or comment section I say. And more in features ube born notification banners for a man send be at the broken to TV no. Why first person knowing and semi be seen one who near Cosso, a war Magana, and we are say afternoon. And some no I be one when him second to TV, dear senior buffet family digna. In some no men de bar nature say in some no it won't add the ye pam. Na ya baje bre ne yekopiem wo ye odra sekyeredumase si okopiem ho mo de ene NDC for na sorry acheso moni abre acheso mo say 2025 ye wo mi se former president Mahama so anhwe ni ye ene campaign upon campaign acheso mo ayama no ene NDC omo etumi ato aba ama no wo eye sekyeredumase ho mo no na se former president Mahama entumi anya ne eseso ya enie ne ebesi oduafo na yakasa yo NDC youth omo ho mo echeso mani abre pam enim se ne former president Mahama eguso echese oyi ni ministers ni mpo de we ye na oyi wie ye no enya de former president Mahama etwa nani ekohwe ye odra sekyeredumase ho mo echeso wanyi ni pa ba kompo wanfa post ba kompo ho mo bia post ho mo ye ministers ni ade oyiye wa mo bia bi ho mo chese ama sekyeredumase for omani abre party se bola sujata chese omo se former president Mahama anhwe ni ye yam eye demonstration bi chese omo beko aye tia ye nyina ye president Mahama no omo de anibre so pa na chese omo de kasa ebusuan fam de bia dem ka chose sansam na ye na metini se ya eye muode intime pese me waste time anasa mesra womre eno ansa mesu enidim na waka me ho na me no mianu nyina na yakoje ensam no nchiremu ni yewia asanso ba abedu ho enkomo former president Mahama ICC a wo ye president kebeya nka president kemesro because eye sekyeredumase se no ma so anu no mode ba no untumi ngira no o insi no eye ministers ye wo yiji ma post ni bi nko ho mo no mo NDC for 2024 7 December abo mo tuma wo no enyo mo a echese men kasa kese ne because so wutie audio ni mo nsam a nsam mo kegu ho mo a ene former president Mahama unima akopeda de chebi hye because nsam a eba no enya samketo aha eya Kintu TV yejebre nyenje nsam no nchiremu medamase
NPP in 2012.
Sadiku noted that although the party lost a parliamentary election to the NPP in 2012, the constituency has consistently shown strong support for the NDC.
In the just ended elections, for instance, the sekyeredumase constituency gave President Mahama and the NDC over 30,000 votes, the second highest in the region, and that has always been the case. Ladies and gentlemen, we are frustrated, desperate, and melancholic as a people, especially when all our neighboring constituencies have ever been rewarded with ministerial appointments either under the NDC or the NPP regime. We can talk about Asentimampong, Isuta Kwamai, Efida Sechere South, Atibubu Amanti, Pru East, Pru West, Nkranza, Tachiman, and Kintampo. We are discriminatorily the only constituency that has never been rewarded in that regard, be it ministerial, chief executive position, or any other political appointment by the party we hold very dear to our hearts. Where have we gone wrong as a people? Where lies our loyalty to the NDC?
He expressed his disappointment on behalf of the MP and the people of the constituency. According to him, the MP has made immense efforts to support the party in the constituency, and it is disheartening to see those efforts go unrecognized.
We, the youths, are saying it here and now that We cannot tolerate this kind of treatment anymore. The presidency and the national party should realize that Honorable Bawa and his supporters suffered severely in the hands of the NPP in the last 8 years, and the time for the reward is now. We need not to remind our leaders of how Honorable Bawa and his supporters were brutally attacked by the NPP tax during the 2020 electioneering period in their desperate attempt to snatch the seat from him and the NDC. Is it the case that if they had died then, their death would have been in vain? What signals are our leaders sending to us, the younger ones, who until the recent disappointment were ever ready to even die for the NDC? If Honorable Bawa, a third-term MP, second senior most in the Ashanti region, and the chairman of the Ashanti NDC caucus in Parliament, is treated this way, how much more we, the younger and weaker ones?
A report.
According to the youth advocacy group in the Sisala Enclave, Sisala Youth Forum, the press conference is to register their displeasure on the ongoing ministerial appointment by President John Dramani Mahama, which for now has no representation from the Sisala speaking food basket of the Upper West region. They asserted that out of the 11 municipal and districts in the Upper West region, 5 of them are in the Sisala Enclave. Yet, President John Dramani Mahama found none of the 5 parliamentarians from the area worthy of his appointment. They have therefore expressed their disappointment on John Dramani Mahama for failing to appoint a single Sisala into his government despite the trust reposed in him, resulting in the overwhelming victory of the party in both presidential and parliamentary in the various Sisala areas. Siddiqui Mumuni is the president of the Sisala Youth Forum and he led the charge.
Our hopes are dwindling. As one of the 3 major ethnic groups in the Upper West region, number 1 producers of quality maize and contributing massively to the agricultural fortunes of this country, we are perplexed as to why our people have been overlooked in the appointment of ministers. The Sisala people have a significant presence in 5 out of the 11 constituencies in the region, making our exclusion from ministerial appointments all the more egregious. Historically, other parties have recognized the value of Sisala representation, providing our people with 8 years of ministerial appointments. Yet, we chose to support the NDC, only to be met with disappointment.
They urged President John Mahama to take immediate action to address their concerns.
We seek a meaningful representation of our people in government, not mere tokenship. The Sisala youths have been patient with the government through this window of ministerial appointments, but our patience is wearing thin. We implore the president to work with its major stakeholders in the land, i.e. the leadership of his party and the chiefs and elders of the Sisala fraternity, to satisfy our demands, lest his legacy be tainted in the eyes of the Sisala people.
The Sisala Youth Forum made the following demands.
We are not seeking confrontation, but we will not be ignored. Our demands: 1. Meaningful representation. We are calling on His Excellency the President to appoint competent Sisala individuals to ministerial positions in his government. 2. Recognition of Sisala contributions to the nation. We are calling on the President to acknowledge the significant presence and contributions of the Sisala people in the Upper West region and in Ghana at large. 3. Inclusive governance. we urge the President to ensure that the government reflects the diversity of the region, including the Sisala people. We await the President's prompt response to our concerns, and if it goes contrary to our demands, we will advise ourselves accordingly going forward as a people.
Deputy Secretary of the Sisala Youth Forum, Shakur Sani Shira, posited that it is only when persons are appointed from their enclave that they can get the needed development.
But if you look at the challenges that we have faced as a people over the last 2 decades, I don't want to call it a curse, but at this point, we have to look for something else to align with it. And so we want a ministerial position. And we believe that the people that we have right now, in the persons of our MPs, are the right foot.
I'm